being told that even if your health is at risk, even if your pregnancy is the result of violence, even if you can't emotionally or physically support a child, the government, not you, gets the final say. Unfortunately, this is the reality millions of Americans now face today under abortion bans and restrictions. If you please guide your attention to the bar graph, you'd see that U.S. abortions have rapidly declined since Roe v. Wade has been passed. Almost everybody in this room knows someone who has a pregnancy scare, a complication, or a moment where the reproductive choice mattered. This isn't a distant political issue, it's personal, and it affects real people's healths and futures. In preparing for this speech, I reviewed medical research, public health studies, and legal analysis for credible peer-reviewed sources. My thesis is simple. Abortion bans create preventative physical, emotional, and economic harm. Access to safe and legal abortion must remain protected. Today, I'll explain the problems caused by abortion bans, the historical background behind these laws, and the steps we can take to support reproductive freedom. First, abortion bans increase medical risks for pregnant people. According to American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, in a report available through the PBSC library database, delays caused by restrictive laws significantly increase the risk of hemorrhage, infection, and other life-threatening complications. When doctors say we have to wait for a patient to get sick enough to qualify for treatment, the results can be devastating. Second, bans violate personal freedom and bodily autonomy. The Center for Reproductive Rights explains that forcing someone to remain pregnant against their will violates internationally recognized human rights. No one else, not the government, not a politician, should be allowed to control a person's medical decision. Third, abortion bans disproportionately harm low-income individuals and minorities. A major study from the American Journal of Public Health, another source from the PBSC library, found that women who were denied abortions were far more likely to face long-term financial hardship, including unemployment, poverty, for many of the cost of trips, health care, and the time off works make access nearly impossible. Fourth, criminalization creates fear among both patients and healthcare providers. According to the Lancet, one of the world's leading medical journals, unclear and extreme laws have made doctors afraid to treat miscarriage or episeptic pregnancies, conditions that must be treated quickly to save lives. Finally, history shows that bans don't stop abortions. They only make it unsafe. The Guttmacher Institute, a respected research organization, reports that before Roe v. Wade, unsafe illegal abortions caused thousands of preventable injuries and deaths. When access is restricted, people don't stop seeking abortions. They just lose access to safe ones. To understand today's decision, it helps to look at where these laws come from. Abortion was widely practiced and legal in the United States until the late 1800s. Early bans weren't based off medicine, they were driven by political and social control. In 1937, Roe v. Wade recognized the constitutional right to privacy and personal autonomy. After Roe v. Wade was overturned in 2022, states created a confusing patchwork of laws, some banning abortion without exceptions for rape, incest, or medical emergencies. Major medical organizations such as ACOG, the American Medical Association, and the American Public Health Association all oppose abortion bans because of the endangered patient health. So, what can we do? First, we can support the legislation that protects access to safe legal abortion. Second, we can advocate for comprehensive sex education and access to contraception, policies proven to reduce unintended pregnancies. Third, we can encourage evidence-based policies that rely on medical expertise, not political agendas. Fourth, we can support organizations that help people access reproductive health care. And finally, we can continue educating others using credible, factual research, not information. In summary, abortion bans endanger health, violate freedom, and disproportionately harm vulnerable communities. The evidence for medical and public health research is clear. Access to safe and legal abortion is an essential part of healthcare. Protecting reproductive choice isn't about policies. It's about a safety, dignity, and the basic right of every person that has a decision in their own body. Thank you.